Steve Czar with Go-Lex.com, giving your Minutemen wrap-up from football last week. Lexington took a tough road loss at York last week. The score may have been the same, but Lexington's 14-7 decision at York feels a lot different this time around. This time it was in overtime, and Lexington led for most of the game. Minutemen stole the lead in the first quarter as Levi Converse picked off a pass deep in York territory. Davin Naylor capped off the possession by diving into the end zone midway through the first quarter. Lexington backed up the scoring drive with a deep drive down the field, highlighted by a 35-yard run from Landon Johnson and a 24-yard reception by Jackson Conrad. The drive was abruptly ended, though, with an interception of Naylor at the goal line. York was stymied for most of the first half, but was able to move the ball without scoring. York turned up the defense and was able to shut down Johnson on the ground as he ran for only 10 of his team-leading 72 yards in the second half. Still, Lexington bent but didn't break until the fourth quarter. York's Austin Finney broke past the defense and scampered 79 yards to draw the game even late in the fourth quarter. The Dukes had a chance to win the game in regulation but missed a field goal as time ran out. In overtime, York went to work and grabbed the lead for the first time with a 2-yard run from Carter Stenger. Lexington's bid to tie the game fell short as Naylor was sacked on fourth down. Like I said, Johnson carried the ball 20 times in the game for a team-leading 72 yards. Davin Naylor was 7 of 18 passing for 76 yards, and Jackson Conrad led the team with 4 catches for 37 yards. Defensively, Levi Cupp led the way with 14 total tackles, including 5 solo stops. Levi Converse turned in 10 total tackles, including an interception that led to Lexington's touchdown. And Zeke Lucas also turned in 10 tackles for Lexington's defense. The defense was the highlight of the game as York turned in 411 total yards on offense, but only accounted for the 2 scores. In all, the Dukes were in the red zone 5 times. Lexington's on the road again this week to face Crete. The Cardinals fell 21-10 at Michael Benedictine last week. Quarterback Tad Tibrink was 5 of 12 for 45 yards with a TD and a pair of interceptions. Owen Heath had 3 carries for 35 yards to lead the team in yardage, but Tibrink had the most carries with 19 for 24 yards. Kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. at Doane College. For GoLex.com, I'm Steve, and remember, go big, go orange.